Hello everyone, it's been quite some time. This video is going to be a life update. What have I been doing the past 9, 10 months? I've really been diving into public speaking, trying to make public speaking my career. In other words, I've been really going full force in becoming a professional speaker. But a lot of the time I catch myself not wanting to do the work. I've been in Toastmasters now for close to 2 years, year and a half, regardless of what the formalities are, somewhere around that time. And now I'm finally in with a group where there is professional speakers part of that group. And they do trainings every couple of weeks. That's what I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of that stuff. I've been practicing a lot of speeches. I've been working through the program that Toastmasters has. And I've been getting on the horse with my channeled messages once again. I know I've shared some of them here on YouTube before, and a lot of people didn't like them. I know that people didn't see them too kindly. Granted, they were old videos, but still, I figured I would share it. Sometimes it's like that, though. And lately I've been feeling a bit burnt out. Not super stressed, just burnt out. Like I want to be retired. Or be in retirement. I don't care that I'm almost 36 years old. Sometimes I just want to give it all up. Not out of anxiety, not out of depression. It's just, sometimes it's too much work. Or the work isn't really, or my heart isn't into it as much as I thought it was going to be. And it can be that way sometimes. It can be hard in that regard. But with current circumstances, guess what? I've got to push through it in a good way, not in a bad way, not in a repressed way. Honor my emotions, but also push through it. Things are changing faster than I would want them to, and are being pushed toward a new door that's opening up. Whether I like it or not. I chose my path, I made my path, now I have to own up to it, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. And so now that I've chosen my path, everything is aligning towards this goal. Guess what? I was just notified that rent's about to go up about $500 come October 1st. Well, that gives me 5 weeks. It gives me 5 weeks to do a lot of new things. Nothing lasts forever, but I'm not just going to jump and do whatever to save myself. It's time for me to hold my ground, do the trainings, and really embrace being a professional speaker, as well as do everything else that I do. Make videos, do channeled messages, mediumship, and be a confidence mentor. Even when I don't want to. And that's the hard part. I'm trying to make my life where every day feels like a vacation. My whole theory is, poor people go on vacations, rich people live vacations. Some people may not like this little statement, this little saying rather, but I think it helps me in some regard. I don't need to go on a vacation to get away from life. If I need to go on vacation to get away from my life and to get away from what it is, then obviously I'm living the wrong life. And I don't want to be living the wrong life. I want to be living a life that I want to live. Me, myself. And if I have to say, oh, this is too stressful, I need a vacation, well, then that's the wrong way to be. I shouldn't need a vacation from myself because I'm myself. You can't get away from yourself. You may be able to somewhat put your problems to the back of your mind, but you are yourself. And every problem is an internal problem. Very rarely is it an external problem. Everything that is external is just a mirror image of something internal. At the end of the day, guess what? You take yourself everywhere you go. So when you're in the Bahamas, when you're in Mexico, when you're in France, when you're in Jamaica, wherever you are, when you're at the beach, guess what? Your problems are there too. Wherever you are, your problems will follow. So taking a vacation away from work and away from your problems isn't going to solve anything, because your problems are there too. So if you make every day a vacation day, and make every day about what you love, then you can live the most fulfilling life possible. Why accept less? If you're making money doing what you love, then that's all that matters. You'll be healthier, you'll go to the doctor less, and you'll be living every day as if you're on vacation, so you won't need a vacation because you're already on vacation. And that's all you need to be. That's what I want my life to be. What do you want your life? How do you want it right now? What are you working towards? I'm working towards changes in my life, even if I'm angry about these changes. Because on the long-term scale, they'll be more beneficial that way. The short-term stuff will fizzle out and die eventually, but the long-term stuff will be here to stay, at least for a while. And that too will fade away. But at that point, then new long-term stuff will come in. And I'm not saying too many different long-term things. If I can get 20 years being a professional speaker, that's fine. That'll put me at 55, 56 years of age. Then something else will come and that'll put me at around 75, 76. And then I plan to be about 90, 95 years old anyway. So there's only going to be about 2 or 3 things that are going to be long-term. Or at least long-term in the 20-year spectrum. But hey, so it's not going to be too much stuff. And if I can build for the long term, then that's all that matters. Because everything is temporary, yes. But the short term, by the time you realize it, it's already gone. Poof, it's out of here. That's why it's always good to be grateful for what you have in the moment. Because you don't know what you have until it's gone. So the big question is, how do you want to live? I know how I want to be, but a lot of the time, I don't want to put in the work to get there. Because I'm so burnt out from the previous work that it just doesn't sometimes it just doesn't feel all that worth it. But then again, I've already realized that worth is an internal thing first, and then it extends to external things. Thank you all for watching. As always, keep pushing forward and stay epic.